Frost? How does she have frost? What is she, some sort of waterbender? What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? Passing the great vibes from on high. It is your boy DarkHorse Rye, and welcome back to some more of the first Berserker, Khazan. Hope everyone is having a great day today. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie and be like I'm having a great day. Today's been one of those days where I've just been kind of like pissed off. Somebody made me mad this morning, and I need a game that's gonna potentially de-stress me a little bit. And I'm not even gonna lie, Khazan might not be the best game for that considering my track record. But nonetheless, I must record, and I love recording this game, to be honest, despite all the trouble. So that is what we're going to be doing today with this game. Now, this is going to be part number 10 for this series, and I will say that if you have not seen part number 9 before watching this episode, I would highly suggest going to watch that, because we had some very juicy information dropped on us in the last episode, and it involves Ozma. Now, for those of you who don't know or remember who Ozma is, whether or not this is your first episode here or you just have been here so long that you can't remember, Ozma is supposedly Khazan's best friend. They defeated the Hismar dragon together that we heard about in the beginning of this game, and at the same time, they were both labeled as traitors. Does that jog your memory a little bit? And if it doesn't, then all I can really tell you at this point is go check out the last few minutes of Khazan after we defeat the boss, because that is where all that juicy information is. And all I can really say is it's about to get crazy. Like, it's really about to get crazy at this point, and I am here for it. I'm here for the drama, okay? Especially all the stuff we have had going on in these last few episodes. I am here for it. So yeah, that's all I'm really gonna say about that, because I don't want to hold this game up too much longer. You already know what to do. Grab yourself some snacks, get comfortable, kick your feet back, and let's get ready to see where the story goes from here. Because when oof, man, oof, that's all I'm gonna say. Oof, let's go. All right, so it's starting us off basically where we ended off last time. So the guy on the right is Yulian. We rescued him in the last episode, and he's where we got all that information from as well. And the guy on the left, as everybody knows, that's Tristan. If you have not seen those episodes, again, go check out like the playlist. It should be in my channel. I hope it's in my channel. If it's not visible in my channel, let me know in the comments and I'm gonna check on that, because it should be visible. But either way, that's Tristan on the left. This is Yulian on the right. We rescued Yulian in the last episode. He's where we got all information from. And Tristan is the one that advised us to go and rescue him.
I don't know where Ozma is, but I know Trocker is in Aldavir, Ozma's closest mage ally. If you find her, she'll know where he is. Everything you used to say about Ozma, General. He seemed so pure and honorable. But now...
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, Ozma changed, and I made a theory about that in the last episode as well. Like, what happened? If he changed, like, what happened? What caused him to change? I made a theory about all this when I was talking about it as well. So, what the heck? Oh, that's the training arena. I was like, what the heck is that? But yeah, so all that stuff is like in the end of part number 9. I'm not gonna go back and say it because of the fact of it's so much information to take in. All I will say when it comes to that as well, when I know I've said that like 3 times when it comes to all my information, but all I will say is this: I feel like he got the Maluka treatment. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Like him and Maluka were right beside each other when it came to everything happening, but maybe I'm wrong. So if it restarted me at that encounter, I think that means I might need to reinitialize the side missions as well, because I did pick those up at the end of the last episode also, and I want to make sure I get all of them. And I said I was going to record those. I haven't had time to do them. Like I said, I had some stuff happen today where somebody just made me mad, so I haven't had time to deal with that at the moment. But I'm gonna go ahead and reinitialize these, and then we'll go ahead and head for the Lake City Aldavir. Alright, y'all, so before we head to the Lake City Aldavir, I just extracted a lot of lacrima from like a whole bunch of different items, and we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our stats real quick before we go. So as you can see, my endurance, willpower, proficiency, all three of those are at 28. So that means that for the next two things, because it says at the top available upgrades, the next two things that we're going to do that I feel like we should do are the strength and vitality stat, because it just makes sense to do that. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. And so all that stuff is Let's go ahead head to that portal. Maybe we might hear something from Dafrona also. I can't remember if I said anything to her in the last episode. I think I did. I should have, matter of fact, I should have quite a bit of my lacrimas of circulation.
We've got a new arrival.
Oh wait, hold on.
From what I can tell, they seem honest. Maybe you should give them a chance.
Hold on. Who are you talking about? No, we didn't talk to her in the last episode. I think I do a lot with lacrima gain already. So I'm gonna go with the health recovery.
You require more soul stones to unlock more.
How many do I need?
You require more soul stones to unlock
Okay, I still need
more
5.
effects.
Spirit of advocacy. Okay, well, never mind. It seems like the only one we can operate with is the stamina increase for them. Fine with me. They could definitely use it. But she talking about we got a new arrival. Where are they at? Let me see if she was talking about that for just in general, like she was talking about Yulian, or if she meant like actually someone is here. Actually someone new, I mean. Let me look for him real quick. See if I can't find him. Okay, well, I just got done walking around this entire place, and I don't know who Dafrona was referring to when she said we got a new arrival to give them a chance. So maybe we'll see them later, unless I just missed them. But let's see what the Blade Phantom has to say.
Ozma.
Okay, we did hear that interaction, because I was asking, I remember I said in the last episode whether or not he had something to say, and he said Ozma. He said exactly, he said Ozma, isn't that the person you fought the Berserk dragon with? And I was like, yeah, and then Khazan didn't say anything. You know, he was just kind of quiet about it. So yeah, that's basically the situation at this point. But I guess at this case, or I guess at this point in time, what the heck is that? What is that? Anyway, at this point in time, let's go ahead and get started, because I don't know who Dafrona is talking about, and this is the only thing we have at this moment in time. Lake City, Aldavir, the Witch's Castle. Oh Lord, 81. I knew Yulian would be a man of integrity, but his account of Ozma was difficult to believe. On the day I was banished to the Strew Mountains, I heard rumors of Ozma's fate. Falsely accused, eyes gouged out, and executed. Why would Ozma betray me and join hands with the Emperor? I must meet Traka and uncover the truth. If Ozma is indeed alive, I shall seek him out and confront him myself. Yeah, that's what I meant when I said if you guys hadn't seen the last episode, then to go check it out before then, because that is exactly what happened. That's what Yulian told us. What level are we right now? We are, oh my gosh. Well, this is gonna turn out, I don't want to say it's gonna turn out poorly, but I kind of feel like it just might, because of the fact of it's been a long time since we have been the same level as the level, if you catch my drift. Because oh boy, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. That's all I can really say. Lake City, Aldavir. Lake City, Aldavir is a beautiful town surrounded by the calm waters of a lake. The efforts of the Lord to address frequent flooding led to the construction of sturdy floodgates. However, one day A witch suddenly appeared and engulfed the city in water in a fit of rage.
Ozma, are you really still alive?
Like I said, I have my theory on that. I feel like he went the Maluka route, where they did him dirty and now it's no longer Ozma. If, to put it in more nerdy perspective terms, it's basically like Ozma is now Darth Vader. He's no longer Anakin. He's no longer Anakin at this point. He is now Darth Vader, and we are, I don't want to really say Obi-Wan because it seems like a different situation because I wouldn't consider us his mentor, but you know what I mean.
We must find Trocker. She is our only lead. If we start searching the village, we should find her.
Strange. The Chaos-infected ones disguise themselves as the living.
So what does that mean for us, though? Are we going to get attacked by them, or... Nope! Ooh, okay. Yeah, this should be interesting.
Vile witch! Why did you come back here? Go away and leave us in peace!
There's gotta be like some... I don't even want to say that. Because the thing is, everybody's like... I feel like in life, everybody's like, this person's just evil because they went through such and such type of experience. It's like, no, sometimes people are just... Some people just evil, bro. That's the thing. Like, some people just evil. And that's a little bit of a hard thing to grasp sometimes, but it's like, that really just be... It really just be like that sometimes. It really do. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This lake city is not a good place for these enemies. Like these enemy types, because there's all these buildings and bridges around here. Like, as a level, it's wonderful. But when it comes to these enemy types, like that one, oh, you little piece of... Okay, yup. Like these hard enemy types, like those big knight type of people, I would just be pushing them in the water. I'm gonna be honest with you. Wait a minute. I feel like that's a trap. There must be some way we gotta drain the water or something like that, because this is an item right there. And it wouldn't make sense for it to be right there if we couldn't get to it efficiently. So maybe not right now, but I'm sure at some point we're supposed to be getting over there. Waterlogged journal. A some slum dweller's diary. Traka, the blasted wretch, is back. It's like she's out to destroy every last one of us. She's flooded the entire village, all while going on about bringing us true salvation. We were so terrified for our lives that we begged for mercy, but she just laughed. How are we supposed to survive this? Where did all of it go wrong? I read it wrong, but whatever, it still worked out. If we'd known it would come to this, maybe we should have done something when we had the chance. True salvation. What kind of mess? What? See, this ain't got nothing to do but what Ozma probably talking about. Whatever mess he on right now. That's all that got to do with. But I want to know what exactly does he mean by true salvation? Like, what is he? Does he think he's saving the world or what? I don't know. I really don't know. Wait a minute. Ooh, it's more of those. We haven't seen those since I believe we fought Aratra, if I remember correctly. Oh boy. But that should tell you how close we are to getting to the true enemy of this game. More of these little chaos monsters or whatever they're called. are popping up. See, this is what I was talking about. I knew we were supposed to probably drain the water somehow. Oh, that's a lot of space. I was not expecting. Is that an oh my gosh. It's an undead creature, bruh. Now y'all doing too much. But then again, I guess it would make sense considering the fact of the whole thing with these undead popping up is the same reason why the little chaos creatures will be around. Dog, I've been running around here probably for about the last, I don't know, I feel like 25-30 minutes. It could be less than that, and I could just be over exaggerating, but I know I've been running around here for a long time, getting beat up by other enemies in this area, and I've been running in the wrong direction. And just like every other great adventure, in case you were wondering how I ended up in this situation, I just didn't decide to turn the corner. Yeah, that's literally all that was. Those things you seek, I did not know that. You learn something new every day, kids. Okay, well. Okay, yup, that's not how to, that's definitely not how to go. I know that's not a big dude right there. Don't do it. And you still did it. Flashstone? What is Flashstone? That's a new one. Used to craft a killing flash weapon. What is that? Oh, I'm gonna need to look into that. Wait a minute, killing flash weapon. Is it like a yellow style weapon? Like a legendary type of thing? What is that? And why did it pop up as soon as I activated this stupid thing? Bruh. Oh my gosh. Bruh, of course. I'm about to lose my freaking mind with this game once again. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of this episode. When I was like, I don't know why this game would be a good stress reliever for me, consider my track record. Prime example. Like, bruh. Of course, when I freaking doggone just minding my own business this game, and I should have known with the size of the area, but no, of course, my brain went to go dumb stupid with this game again, expecting, oh no, I won't get done dirty in this area, but of course, it did. But of course I did get done dirty. Why? Because of the fact of, I'm just too trusting of this game. That's all I can really say. Stay away from that, because I'm pretty sure that produces some sort of chaos. Not chaos, plague. Stupid thing. I only have one of those, what do you call them, left. Yeah, and it just popped up from the abyss. Which way did I even come up? I don't even remember. That probably is the way to over there. Well, since we already got the gate open and everything, I'ma at least check out that other area. I done went through all this hard work. to get to that point, I'm going to check out that other part of the area. Is it a good idea? More than likely not. Am I going to do it anyway? Of course I am. Because that's just the way I am. Bruh. I check my inventory for 2 seconds. 2 seconds where an enemy wasn't before when I went down the last time. I check it for 2 seconds, all of a sudden I get ambushed in the tunnel. I swear this game just makes up new rules every single time I get in here. And I know some people could be like, you get good. Man, shut up. Here we go, man. Here we go. Finally. There's more. There's more. I thought this would at least be the end. And it's chaos infested land. I already know what that means. Don't we? We already know what that means. I already see where this is going to go. Where's the doggone thing at? What we got going on? Endurance. This right here. Like, I already know where this is going to go. It's plain as day. Go ahead. Just go ahead and equip it, bruh. Hallucination? No. Here we go. Chaos cleanse potion. Yep. That's exactly what I need. Where's the elixir for it? Okay, there's no play. I don't have a plain resist chaos. I don't have a chaos elixir. I'm so flabbergasted right now with this mess.
Smell that. The taint of chaos is here too.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? That's our favorite type of element, isn't it? That's all we deal with when it comes to this game. Freaking chaos. What is it? What is it? Make this torture stop, bro. Make it stop. Make it stop. End it. End this torture. Of course, the one thing we've only fought one time. The one thing we've only fought one time in this entire level. And of course, it's the elite. Of course it's the elite. Of course it's the elite. Why wouldn't it be the elite? Because that makes the most sense. The spider webs used by Subject 105 restrain their enemies' movements. Oh wow, I bet it does. I've legit just had it with this level right now. Oh, come here. Bruh, that's the stupidest doggone enemy ever. Like, and it's like, stuff like that makes me kind of hate this game a little bit more because of the fact of like, bruh, that is probably the second one we run into in this entire game. The second one, and of course, they decided to make it the elite enemy for this level. Like, man. Oh my gosh. 4 more. Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, that boss, it's getting beat by a lacrimal circulation. Y'all might think I'm joking about that, but let me just say it like this. I don't know which one is gonna get beat by, but it's going to get beat by one of them. And if you think I'm joking, matter of fact, I'll just show you once we get there. I don't want you guys to see it right now. I'll show you when we get there.
The witch! She's heading towards the castle.
Of course.
Trocker. Could she be in Eldervere Castle?
Oh wow, could she? I mean, it said she's headed towards the castle. Wild ghost necklace used to unlock or await Keshta the Unyielding. We finally found one of these doggone... Wait a minute, Keshta. Isn't it the one we're using right now? Whatever. I'll see it once we get to the next... What do you call it? No. Why is my screen this color again? I know there's not a doggone third one of these things waiting for me in here. I just know it isn't. I just know there's not a third elite enemy in here. I just know it isn't. Don't play with me like this. Please don't. I am not in the mood for this mess. Yeah, we're already using Keshta. Increases stamina recovery by 30% for 15 seconds upon exhausting. Yup, thank you. Thank you. I'll take it. Thank you. I will definitely take that. What is that? What is that? No peace. Hey, you having the right answer is key. They say a single answer can alter fate. What does that mean? Wait a minute. A single answer can alter fate. Is it talking about those little text bubbles that we've been seeing around here? Not bubbles, but the choices. Like the one with Elamane and I think Tristan, I believe. Like they've been asking us these different questions and whatnot. Is it trying to tell me that if I answer one of those, I guess a certain way, he'll potentially trigger something different? I don't know. Because usually when it talks about stuff like that, it's something related to the game. Oh, there it is. Lydia's Garden. Yeah, I'll be right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do this right now. At this point, this is my plan before we do this boss fight. What I'm gonna do is, and I don't know why I'm standing right here, but I'm gonna go back to the crevice, get whatever materials I need, any vitality spheres and whatnot, and then I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now before we even jump to this boss fight. I'm giving this boss like 10 times off rip. I'm giving it 10 times, and then if I don't get it done in 10 times, I'm going to the whatchamacallit. Maybe even 15, depending on my attempts. I may give it 15. But if I don't get it within 15, or I just get too aggravated by the time I get to 15, yeah, we're going ahead and summoning this. Because let me tell you, when I was talking about earlier that we're going to beat this with a Spirit of Advocacy, check this out real quick. I started noticing the count for my lacrimas earlier, and with the one, how many I've beaten, I have 30. If you think I won't sit here 30 times and beat this thing, you have me mistaken for somebody else. Like, you really do. You have me mistaken for somebody else. Okay. Why he looking so deep in there, like he don't know something's sitting right there. Oh no.
Khazan, so you survived after all, I see. That's disappointing.
Ozma, where is he?
The great General Khazan.
I never understood what Ozma saw in you. Always talking you up all the time. Very annoying. Why would he need you when he already had me?
Oh, so you was the jealous type. Dang. Oh well.
Thank you for the strength you've given me, Mr. Ozma. Now Khazan will die.
What was Why it always gotta be the fine ones that be trying to take you out? Ooh, okay. Well, that could be a potential move to Frost. How does she have Frost? What is she, some sort of waterbender? Oh, she has a grab ability.
Ozma, my love. See what I do for you.
See, if anything, if Ozma is the same person, or he does still have the same attitude despite what may or may not be happening to him, he gonna choke her out. And not in a good way. I'm gonna tell you right. Oh man, let me stop. Oh, okay.
So much for the great general. What did he ever see in you?
Oh, so this one has more voice lines. This one has more voice lines. I said moist. Wow. Oh. Of course she's moist. It's water. Let me stop. Okay. So, third time in, and I'm already noticing her projectiles still cause damage to you, even when you block them. And maybe I could be wrong. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But it seems like her projectiles still do damage to you. Despite you blocking them. So, lesson learned there. See what I mean? I brink guarded all of those. Oh, I wasn't trying to do that, but okay. When is she gonna transform? Because their health is going down mighty slow right now. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. No 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 no. Stop that, little mama. Learn to dodge that. Oh, dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay. Like that move right there is not that hard to kind of figure out. Yep, second stage. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to get around that. Seems like the simplest solution to that is to run. You know what? That was try number 4. I'm gonna keep on going. I said I was gonna give it like 15 tries. I'll give it 15 tries. Besides that one thing for right now, she seems kind of relatively easy to beat. What is that? How come every time I swear this game hears me, bro. Every time I say something about a game being relatively easy to beat, they start pulling out some new moves, and I'm not talking about the when we get to halfway type moves. I'm talking about stuff I haven't seen in the last attempts. Just start getting pulled out. Now she's going into the wall. Okay. So she does come out of there after that second one. You know what? I don't even feel like I'm sorry, you guys. I'm breaking the promise. I said I was gonna do it, but it's like it is way too tedious to have to deal with her right now. Especially with the day I've had. I'm not gonna do it. She does seem relatively easy to beat though. I just don't have the patience nor the time for that today. So how did he... Okay, whatever. He dissipated, whatever. That's what happens when you mess with the big sword once. That's exactly what happens when you mess with the big sword once. That's why I always say the doggone... The spear and the double dual wield one are the more superior ones. I no longer have my whatchamacallums. Yeah, I don't know what happened there when it came to my health thingamajigs. I could have sworn I had a bunch of them, but I guess not. So now I'm gonna have to play around with that. And I guess at this point I'm noticing that freeze is supposed to be a byproduct of water, which in essence makes sense when you think about it from an Avatar, The Last Airbender type of deal, but you know what I mean. It's weird. Okay. But yeah, if we can get it to that halfway point, and if I can learn how to time that little bit, she's done for. Like, yeah, she's done for. So what is that? I think that's like try number 6, because I think I fought her 4 times myself, and then I had a double blade, and then I had a dual wield, and then I had a big sword. So I think this is like, no, I think this is number 7, because I think I did try to fight her like 5 times. But either way, so I think that was number 7, so I guess this will make this number 8. We might be able to make the 10 to 15 dream happen. Oh, and now it's a spear boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dang, that's the first time I think the spear boy hasn't come in clutch in a while. But it's all good. That was 8. This makes 9. Oh, that's it, Trucker. That's it, Trucker. That's it, Trucker. That's it. You fine, but you got to go. Try number 9, bro. Hey, I wasn't even trying to make it rhyme just now.
Ozma, I'll wait for you.
Dang, man, why it always got to be the crazy ones? Why it always gotta be the crazy ones that be the finest? Oh my goodness. What is that? It's a memory. So this will reveal the truth.
Oh, Master Ozma.
Enough. Lower your voice. You still haven't killed her. Why not?
Who?
Please, Master. I just need a little more time.
I've shared knowledge and power with you, yet you still hesitate. That dark elf knows too much.
Hmm?
Find her and kill her.
Dark elf? And y'all, let me just say, I'm a little bit proud of myself. I'm gonna pat myself on the back a little bit. Other than the fact that I didn't keep my promise for the first 10 times. But like I said, it's been a rough day. I didn't feel like going through the whole rigmarole with her. But I beat her in like 30 minutes. As of me looking at my recording right now, it's been like 29, 30 minutes. If we want to count the cinematic type deal just now, I would say about 30 minutes. I'm low-key kind of proud of myself because I restarted my recording after I went to do the stuff in like the crevice and whatnot. But it was 30 minutes. And I beat her with what, 4 of those things? And I had 30? So I got 26. I'm gonna have a lot to level up with in terms of the stuff with Daphrona.
All these innocent people dead. Did Trocker tell you anything useful, sir?
Only that there's someone else I now need to find. In Rephilan.
Where did Rephilan come from? Oh my goodness. Move to the crevice. Cause he ain't gonna tell me nothing interesting besides.
If this dark elf knows something about Ozma, then we'll find her.
He didn't even mention the dark elf. He just said I need to find someone in Rephilan. Don't try to play me like that. Just go to the crevice.
They say the Rephilan Mountains are deadly. Some even call them the Mountains of Death. You never know what might be out there, so it's best to be well prepared.
Yeah, of course, it's best to be well prepared. When I'm your main customer in this doggone place, don't try to act like you just, oh yeah, it's best to go prepared. Get out of here. Just say you want me to buy your stuff. I mean, it ain't like I'm not going to anyway, but just admit it, bro. You ain't got to be like that. You know I'm gonna buy all your stuff up anyway. Yup, give me this. And I already got this oceanic spear, so this doesn't really matter. Wait a minute. That's an 87. I'm still gonna keep mine. I can just level it up.
Rephilan Mountains, huh? That place is dangerous. And I've heard rumors about ghosts there.
Uh-oh. He's heard rumors about ghosts there. Uh-oh, we already know what that means. We already know what that means right there. Might as well get ready.
Chaos is spreading. Things are getting worse by the minute. It must be stopped.
She actually sounds like she's worried. Like, I don't think I've ever heard Oksana speak in such a tone that wasn't condescending in some way, shape, or form, other than the last episode.
Ozma. The real traitor. It's almost unimaginable.
We need to find whoever Trocker was searching for. She'll know something, I'm sure.
Unrequited. Oh my gosh, what's going on here?
General, there are matters I need to take care of in Alderweir. My beloved Lydia is dead. And I must find out what happened. Everything in Alderweir is a mess. And I didn't get a chance to see her before.
That's what it meant when it said Lydia's garden, okay.
I need to know what happened. Alderweir, a dangerous place to go alone. If that's your plan, then I'm going with you.
Ivy Annex. Heart of Pillows. Enter through the spectral portal.
Trocker always had a natural talent for magic, even as a child. Strange things would happen around her, which made people see her as something to be wary of. Ozma taught her how to control her powers. So of course she looks on him as her savior. That's probably why she follows his commands, no matter how terrible they are. We need to find that dark elf before Ozma does.
And yet another side mission we have to do. Oh boy. But that does explain a lot. I feel like there's a lot of side story they have with this.
It is no accident that chaos has returned and is spreading fast. We must find the source of it.
So, see, what's his face? I do not know that blacksmith's name at all. But he said something about there being other ghosts in the area, and yet we're not saying nothing about that. What happened? What's going on with that? Y'all not just gonna say nothing about that at all?
Someone is meddling with chaos. Such hubris. Find them before everything spirals out of control. Now you are strong enough to tell me, what do you desire to gain from the soul stone? You
More health
require
recovery.
More soul stones to unlock more effects.
We're gonna need to start hitting those lacrima gains at some point. I'm only doing health right now just because of the fact of it's easier to kind of deal with that at the moment. But look at this, bro. 26 lacrimas of circulation. Your boy proud of himself. Just a little bit. So what we go level up? I think I'm gonna go all this time. That stamina increase. I can only really get one more for right now. If I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna go with the health. Because if they're in the fight longer, they can cause more damage. That's how I feel about that. And then, of course, we'll be done upgraded a lot, probably dealing with the side missions. I might show that in the clip too. Just depends on how much I remember whenever I start actually recording those side missions. See what weapons we got from her, because I know we got something. Drowned Witch's Top. Let me stop. Oh man, let me stop, because ooh man. Oh dang, that defense, that's a lot of defense. Oh, but see, the thing is, oh wait, I did not notice that percentage right there. If y'all wonder what I'm talking about, so the Bard's Top, that I'm seeing, the high grade item drop rate, I did not notice there was a percentage behind it. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I probably would have been switched this if I had noticed that. And then the thing is, that armor is lightweight too. I'm sorry, Bard Top, you got to go somewhere. Another 308 in defense? And then 50 more for max health? Come on. Yes, please. Check, please. Slayer's Ring. I guess I can get that just because of the fact of, like... Because of the fact it's more health for us and more stamina. And I don't think I'm gonna need the water resistance. That was the only reason why I had all that sealed water stuff on, because it was water resistant. Necklace of Twisted Love. There, she has a spear. She has a spear. In terms of, like, look on the set. She has a spear right there. Interesting. And then this is, she has a lot of stuff actually. Water attack damage. Oh yes, please, I'll take it. Let me find the rest of her set. Let me find the rest of her set. That's all I got to say. Man, let me find that spear especially. Like, we can set the game off, bro. We can set the game off. Inventory. What was that? Traka's letter. I don't think this must have been what we got from her off after the battle. Dear Ozma, I finally made it to Aldavir. I brought salvation to those who tormented me back home. Their cries for mercy, oh how they echo like the sweetest melody. I only wish they could have been there to hear it with me. I've also tracked down that dark elf. Turns out she's been hiding in really recording software. Ain't nothing even happening on screen right now. I would have understood if I was actually doing anything besides reading, but ain't nothing happening. You trying to act stupid. Anyways, what was I saying? I've also tracked down the dark elf. Turns out she's been hiding in Rephelin all this time. It's troubling though. I fear she might have leaked your sensitive information. I assure you, I'll take care of her before she gets the chance. What sensitive information? What is going on? So many mysteries to unfold. Alright, and one more upgrade for the road. What did we upgrade last? Obviously endurance, so willpower next. Then proficiency, and then the other two next time. Okay. So that's going to be the end of that right there. Also, got an upgrade for Keshta in this episode, which was actually interesting. He really probably helped with that stamina recovery. Oh, man. But anyway, that is where we're going to end this episode of the first Berserker Khazan. Hopefully everyone enjoyed this episode. Honestly, I'm really trying to figure out what's going on with Ozma. I don't understand what his deal is at this moment in time. I mean, I made my theory when it came to like the whole chaos thing. I feel like I said, he got experimented on and that affected his mindset. And that's what's going on right now. But now a dark elf is involved. And maybe, wait, dark elf. Did they say what her name is? Is that Tanya? Because they're saying something about taking care of her. And they just called her the dark elf. But we saw someone with the name Tanya who did the experiments. I can almost guarantee you that's who that is. I can almost guarantee you that that dark elf's name is Tanya. And probably the reason why she's in Rephelin, either it has something to do with the Emperor or it's something going on just in general. I have no idea, but yeah. It's just crazy right now. There's no telling what's going to happen next. I am pretty excited about this though. Just because of the fact of I want to know what this big secret is. I feel like it's probably just has something to do with the fact of him being alive and whatnot. But who knows? Yeah. Anyways, that's going to be end for this episode of the first Berserker Khazan. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. If you did, you already know what to do. Leave a comment down below about what bosses you're looking forward to seeing me beat next. And subscribe if you want to stick around and see the end of this journey. Since this is part 10, I think I looked it up. There are 16 bosses in this game, like 16 main bosses. So we are pretty much over the halfway point. We got about 6 more of these videos to go. If I post them consistently, that means we only have maybe about another 2 weeks worth of videos. So with all that being said, I guess strap in for the ride, because there's no telling who's going to be the final boss of this game. Probably something chaos related, because of the fact of Ozma may or may not be the second to last boss. And I don't know, maybe the Blade Phantom might be another one. I am not sure just yet. Like Blade Phantom round 2, I don't know. But either way, I'm looking forward to seeing how this thing's gonna end. I don't think there's gonna be a happy ending to this game, but maybe I'm wrong. This game has surprised me a lot, more than I thought it would. So yeah, ain't no telling. But that's gonna be it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Stick around if you want to. Y'all stay blessed, stay breezy, continue to be cheesy with your goofball selves, continue to take it easy, and I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Oh man, love you guys. Peace. Despite her being like actually aggravated and then getting stuck at that one port for who knows how long, this was actually enjoyable. This was a very enjoyable episode. But I still meant what I said after I beat Traka. Why do all the fine ones have to be easy? You guys already know. What I mean, why do all the fine ones have to be easy, bro? It's a sad sight to see.